So, about 7 years ago, this little small indie movie musical came out called Once. That was one of my favorite films of that year. It's a film that I just love to relive over and over again. I love the music, and of course, that little film became a Broadway musical and won the Tony, I believe, in 2012. Well, the director of that film, John Carney, I think his name is John Carney, has this, I think his first film since Once. And the film is called Begin Again. And this film has a very amazing cast. I mean, just a lot of recognizable actors and actresses that I was kind of worried about that, because what I liked about Once so much was the fact that the people were so unknown that you really believed in the situation, that it felt real. And like you'd never seen anything like it before, and I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like it, or like it before or after. But I really like this cast. There's a lot of amazing people that are in this film, including Mark Ruffalo, Keira Knightley, Haley Steinfeld, Kathleen Keener, Mos Def, or whatever he wants to call himself now, Rob Morrow, CeeLo Green, James Corden. Who else? Got to remember who else is in this film. There's just a lot of really talented people, of course. And then there's a tool. There's a hack. There is one person that I'm just not a big fan of. I don't know him personally. He might be a wonderful person in real life, but as a musician, I'm not a big fan of him, and his name is Adam Levine. So if you're a huge fan of him, I don't mean any offense. I'm just not a huge fan of the guy. I don't really like his music. I've never found him talented. So he was really a major thorn in my side going into this movie. But I thought from the trailers alone, it looked like something was going to be special happening here on the screen. And then once the movie got started, it was kind of rough to get into, because we get to know Mark Ruffalo. He's the struggling record producer. He's a drunk. He just got fired from the company that he created. And then we also get to know Keira Knightley, who is in a relationship with Adam Lee's character. He's an up-and-coming artist and becomes famous and dumps her. And so they meet at a time where their lives are really needing a change to begin again, hence the name of the film. And once they actually got together and the chemistry started to form between these two talented people, that's when the movie really started to find its voice. And the music in this film is just utterly charming and incredible and moving, maybe not as much as Once, but it's a soundtrack definitely worth buying. I can't wait to add this soundtrack to this movie. I really enjoyed this film overall. I thought the characters were really strong. The music was, again, just very beautiful, very touching, very emotional. It really had me in its grasp, and I really started to really enjoy this film and found it to be really great. At first, it was a little rough to get into. It felt a little rough around the edges, a little heavy-handed with its character structure in the beginning, but then once the movie started to find itself and then went in these amazing directions that these films don't normally go into, and I don't want to give anything away, but there were some moments in the film where I was like, please don't do this, please don't go that direction, please don't go that direction, and it didn't go in that direction. It stayed in some sort of realistic manner, and I enjoyed that. It was something more different than the normal rom-com, that we usually get. This is not really a comedy or romantic comedy. Maybe someone who has a video store will put it in there, if there's video stores that still exist. It'll maybe say it's a rom-com because there's romance in there. There's a little comedy. This is just like it's a drama. It infuses all this music and it lets the music play out. And to my surprise, I think Keira Knightley performs all the music herself. Especially when she sings, and she does such a really good job. She surprised me. And you know what? I said some bad things about Adam Levine. I'm not a fan of him, but he was good in the film, and some of the music that he sang was good. I'm not going to run out and buy the Maroon 5 albums right away. I'm probably never going to, unless I need toilet paper. But I really liked him in the film. I thought he was good at being himself. He's a tool. He's a douchebag, so he's really good at being himself. I don't know the guy in person. He could be a wonderful guy in person, but you know, he's good at being that character. And Mark Ruffalo is great, and Haley Steinfeld, and everybody adds so much in this movie. I feel like I missed someone. I've missed talking about someone in this film, and that makes me quite sad because I think I've got the whole cast. I think I've talked about the whole cast, and I think everybody else. I just had this feeling that I might have forgotten somebody. So if I have, I totally apologize, because everybody in this cast is really great, and they just come together so nice, and it just feels real. It's a fun, great summer movie. It's a great alternative to the big blockbusters that are coming right now. And John Carney has just proved once again he's a great director. He loves music, and I hope that somehow this turns into some sort of weird trilogy of films. And I hope his next film that incorporates music and then also has a really great story that really goes in some honest and pure direction instead of just taking the easy route. And that's what I really appreciated about Begin Again. It's a really great film. It's definitely worth checking out. I hope it does get a wider release as weeks go by so people can go see it, because I think it's a real special film. It's a real special film and really honest, and just has a really amazing heart to it. And I just was emotionally entangled in its trap, and I liked it. I didn't want to get let loose at all. So for that, I'm going to give Begin Again a solid 3.5 stars out of 4. I'm MovieManCHAD. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. I'm also on Twitter and I'm on Facebook. And please go to WeLiveFilm.com and subscribe right here on YouTube to We Live Film. Also go to Long Beach Acting and Film Association right here on Facebook and Twitter. Please also go to MoviePilot.com, and if you've enjoyed this video review, please click right here. Subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. Again, thank you again so much for watching. I wish you a happy life, a happy day, a happy night, and I can't wait to get the soundtrack. I can't wait to listen to this music all over again. Great soundtrack, great movie, and it's definitely worth checking out. Go see it. Please support this film. All right, everyone. Peace be with you, my friends. Have a great day, or night, or life. All wrapped in a nice, pretty bow. Bye.